lost the ball! What are you doing, son? KUGAN CASSIUS for the CASSIUS held a show. Oh, it's like I don't know, like I'm a manager.
Yeah,
like Paul Ince. I feel like Paul Ince right now.
I sat here a few times in my career.
Yeah? Yeah. Bench warmer.
Waiting to come on. When I came on, he's done business, so.
Yeah? Absolutely. We're at East Dulwich Football Ground?
Yeah. I've never played here, actually.
No?
No. It's a nice little ground though, isn't it? Do
you not come here and have a little kick about every now and again?
Nah, I don't. No. Knees.
Knees? No?
It's not happening, mate.
Yeah.
Play the odd charity game, but that's like probably once every couple of years.
Fair enough. We do the odd thing for charity every now and again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, for who?
It's called the IFL charity. It is. Charity begins at home.
Yeah.
No.
When you arrange, by the way, when you do arrange a football game, let me know.
Definitely. We're going to go in goal. Goalkeeper, isn't it? I was goalkeeper. No, I used to have them. David Seaman, you know, who used to wear them orange Adidas gloves. Do you remember them? Bright orange Adidas gloves. I had a pair of them. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's that?
How you been anyway?
Good. Yeah, really good. Training well. It's going to plan. I'm just getting ready for the next 4 weeks. 4 weeks is a big fight for me.
14th of March sees you fight for your first title, which will be your 7th fight.
That's right.
5 wins and a draw so far in your career. So can't grumble with that.
No, not really. I think again, it's been steady. I think I've progressed, learning each fight, and I'm undefeated. So I can't really ask for more than that.
Do you still feel like you're having to sort of shake off a little bit of stigma attached to the whole, which is not boring now, but you've done it now, and it's all, like you said earlier to James, it's already been done before, so people should just get on with it and let you have your career.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's been done. The football card and the transition from sport to sport, it's been done. It's boring. Just, you know what I mean? My journey is my journey. I'm doing what I'm doing. 18 years of professional football, great. You know, that's over. Now I'm doing what I'm doing. But to be honest, I'm not really getting any. I'm not really getting any negativity.
That's good.
I'm not. I think I've proved I can fight, and again, I'm fighting for my first title. And even in the boxing world, every boxer I speak to, it's all been real genuine and real, like, you know what, fair play to you. And that's important to me, because that's people from experienced pros to even pros that just come in the game, looking at me as as a good pro, like. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's quite overwhelming.
Is there any reason why you can't go and achieve what Curtis Woodhouse did in the boxing world?
Time for me. If you look at it, Curtis took about 9 years to probably reach the platform of getting that chance and opportunity. And it weren't an easy road. It weren't an easy road for him. He lost a few times before that. I'm 37 this year. I'm not doubting that it can't happen, but I'm a realist, and I just feel like, from a time point of view, training is hard. This game is hard. Do you know what I mean? And I believe that I'm doing everything I can to achieve what I can with the time I have. Whether that goes to a southern area, English, great. If it don't, I've done everything I can. I've done the best I can with the time I've got in this game.
What about the division you're in? Because obviously, listen, I'm not going to say this division is weaker than this, but you could argue that the super middleweight division domestically is very, very strong compared to, say, what Curtis Woodhouse fought in. I mean, that's not disrespect to Curtis Woodhouse or any other of that weight, but the super middleweights here are quite, they're on, a lot of them are on sort of world title aspirations.
Yes.
James Segal, George Grove, Carl Freitz, Cam Smith. These guys, they're
some
of our top fighters.
I'll tell you now, I've sparred with Jay. I've sparred with James a few times, but the levels, that's the world level. James DeGale's world level, and I knew that in sparring. So I kind of, after a couple of sparring sessions, I have to put myself in another category, because I'm not in that category. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? At the same time, for what it is domestically, taken away world level, I'll give I feel like I'll give a good fight for most. And again, if it goes, you know, for me to even win a title of some recognition is a big deal for Leon McKenzie. With my journey, that's the way I feel about it, regardless of what anyone else feels.
So in your head, before you turned professional, what was the sort of not the end goal, but what was the bit of light at the end of what you were trying to do in the boxing world?
To try and win a couple of belts. I visualised myself holding up belts. What belts they would be, you know, I can't tell you, but you know, for me, whether it be Masters or you know, prize fighter or, you know, Southern area, around them kind of scales, I believe that I'm lifting them, and I've seen myself lifting them. That's a visualization with whether that's dreams I've had, the training I do with my dad. We work hard. He trains me hard, and I'm hungry. And again, I'm not a spring chicken, but I tell you what, like, I'm doing the runs. I'm there. You think I'm gonna die, and I come back.
How much of the influence has been from your father and your uncle in your career so far? It's obviously a heavy part of it.
Priceless. Yeah, priceless. My dad and, you know, the dad and son connection, the connection we have is special, and he really believes in me, and he believes, you know, come 14th of March, he's going to be my first belt that I lift. You know, I want to win it for him. I want to win it for my kids. I want to win it for myself. It's not really to prove any doubt was wrong. It's not really about that for me, you know. Maybe from my debut, I might have had to prove a bit, just to show like my capabilities. But we're 7 fights coming up now. You know, I've been in with a couple of experienced pros. It's not, you know, I think it's time now to sort of like say, okay, you're doing your thing.
You must speak to quite a few footballers now. Has any of them said to you, "Oh, well, fancy a go at that"?
No.
None of them.
No.
And what would you tell them if they did?
I'd have to see them shape up, because this game is not a joke. Like, I mean, it's a bit different for me. Curtis Woodhouse was a special case for me.
He's a special case anyway.
Yeah, he was a special case because, you know, when he first started, he was real raw. Do you know what I mean? He came on and improved so much within the time that he had, and kicked on. Because technically, you know, you'd think if you're going to ask Curtis if you're going to win a British title when you first start, you'd just be like, forget it. You'd sell your house for it. Do you know what I mean? So, with him, it was a different situation. I don't think there's many footballers that would be able to jump in and do what we're doing now.
No. Oh.
Ask him. I don't know.
Don't know. You know.
Ask. I mean, no. It's a different ball game, mate. You get hit, mate.
Well, big Duncan Ferguson would have fancied a go in the ring.
Yeah. Again, you're talking about certain warriors and soldiers. Like Duncan Ferguson is just a madman in anyway.
Yeah.
So, if you're talking about individuals like that, you know, who knows? Do you know what I mean? Because he can look after himself. There's a few ballers that can look after themselves. But what I'm saying is the dedication to live like a boxer, train like a boxer, and make boxing your life. Is it really there for them? Is it in their hearts? I don't know.
Well, I think the fact that so very little, I mean, you're talking a minute percentage of people that have turned over. I mean, there has been a couple of others, but from years ago, but...
Ain't never super middleweight that's turned over used to play football. I think his last fight he knocked someone out. Because I think I saw it on Sky. What's his name?
Do you know?
Ain't another footballer that
I
turned
don't know.
over? I don't know.
I'm not going to pretend I know. No.
No, I don't know. But listen, I don't think it would be the... I don't think I'll be the second, shall I say, and I don't think I'll be the last.
All right, well, listen, March 14th, your call. Best of luck with that.
Yeah.
And it's a bit cold here, but this is what it's like to be a...
It's a nice fresh day, and it's a bit cloudy, but you make me warm sitting next to you. Hey? You doing like you in the gym, ain't you, Cougs?
I am, every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
It's good,
Literally am, every day. Sometimes twice.
Yeah.
If I can be really bothered, it goes twice.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
Leo,
I appreciate it. Come down.
Leo McKenzie, thanks for talking to the CASSIUS and Hill Show here on BoxNation, and thanks for having us down. See a bit of your training today.
Yeah.
So best of luck with the rest of your camp leading up to the 14th of March.
Cheers.
All right.
Ready.
Thank you very much.